Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. It's Sarah and Jerry on the beats.
Finally,
We are here again. Wow. We just came back from Nigeria, Lagos, Nigeria. And how was your experience? In one word.
amazing.
Amazing. Okay. I hope that's true. I hope that's true.
Yeah, of course, I will not lie.
Okay, good. She said it was amazing. For me, since it's my home country, I have very mixed feelings going back home and seeing my parents after 4 years since I came to Poland. So maybe we should just walk through what happened, like from the day we left or from the day we arrived at Nigeria or to Nigeria and on to the day we left. So we came in on Sunday
evening.
We came in on a Sunday evening. And talk about your experience coming into the country. Talk about your airport experience.
First thing, we just left the plane.
Yeah.
We just left the plane through this, like a corridor that comes from a plane.
Yeah.
Yes. And what hit me immediately, it was heat.
Wow.
You remember this one?
Yes.
And I was like, please don't tell me that this is how it is outside.
Yes.
You remember?
Yes.
So the heat was
terrible.
So much.
She initially thought that this corridor thing that we go into the plane was very hot, and maybe because it's a machine, maybe that's why it's hot. But she was surprised to know that.
But shortly after we left the airport,
outside
we just found out that
it's the same.
It's the same. So as much as I like heat, I like when it's hot.
Yeah.
This one
hit you.
Hit me. Like seriously,
it
because
we
actually came from like -6. When we left Poland that day, it was like -6 in the morning.
Yeah. And then you got
from
to
-6 to
33
like
degrees.
33.
Yeah, that was a sharp
it's
contrast.
more than that.
Maybe 35.
35 up to 40.
So that was a sharp contrast.
That's a contrast. Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so but we got into the like arrival, and of course in typical Nigerian behavior, people started to ask us for money. They started to ask for bros I beg. Once they start saying bros I beg, or they start saying things like
Sir, I have birthday.
Somebody even said, today is my birthday. What's my business with that? Like, am I the one that gave birth to you? Now me born you. So it's your birthday, so what should I do? Because of that, I should give you money. So for me, the experience coming in was just terrible. Like I totally forgot how Nigerians behave, because I've been here for 4 years, and it's like my brain just reset to peace, to goodness or something. I don't even know how to explain it. But then coming back to Nigeria and having that experience once again just reminded me. Yeah, I was just immediately reminded that, Nigerians, damn it.
And me, I was kind of confused that moment, like, wow, so this is it, and I'm here for real.
What did you think? Should we give them the money? Should we not give them the money?
Yeah, I truly didn't know what to do. I was just like, I just trusted you. So, because I don't really know how to behave and what is the right thing to do. So I kept quiet. I was just observing and like realizing that, oh no, we are in Nigeria.
Well, I was very firm, and I was telling them everywhere that they were asking me for money, I don't have. Like, I just was very frank, and I didn't smile with anybody. I didn't laugh, and I was ready to take it up to any level, anybody that would try to accost me or stop me from doing what I wanted to do or go to where I wanted to go, because I didn't give them money. So I said it very frankly, I don't have. And immediately I said that, and I just was very stern with my face. They would just allow us to go because they just probably thought, no, we'll probably not get any money from this one, so let them just go. So they released us. We got out,
and we actually didn't have any money.
Exactly.
We just arrived.
Exactly. So. We actually didn't even have any money. Like, no even naira. Maybe we had some few dollars with us, but what, you want to give them the dollars or something? We are still going to use it for ourselves. Like, there was a reason why we exchanged dollars from Poland. So I mean, there was no naira, so there was nothing to even give them. It would have been a transfer even if there was gonna be something, but I couldn't even stop to do any transfer, even if I wanted to, because the place was so hot. that I just wanted to leave the airport as soon as possible. But okay, thank God we found my mom, my brother.
And we had an issue with our luggages.
Yeah, exactly.
We almost thought that our luggages are gone because we were waiting by that place to collect our luggages, and we were waiting.
Yeah,
and waiting. And almost all the people were already gone, and we were still waiting. So eventually there were no luggages.
Set of bags.
Yes, and our bags were still not yet there.
Yeah.
So Jerry eventually went to one corner behind, and he found out that our luggages were there.
We're just standing.
Yeah. That means that somebody
tried to
take these luggages, because on one we even saw that the
just
paper tag was there was no like a paper saying that it's your luggage.
Yeah.
It's your luggage.
Yeah.
That means that somebody probably tried to open it.
The handle of the bag was also cut. So it means that someone was trying to open it but was unsuccessful with the process. So they just left the bag in one corner.
I was already calculating what I'm going to wear the next day. If our luggage is not there, that's why we had some clothes in this hand luggage. And I told you, like, we need to be safe and have something to wear.
Woman!
That's what I was thinking in that moment. Like, if that happens, I will tell you, I told you. I told you we should have some clothes in hand luggage.
Eventually, we found our bag and we went out of the airport. There was just a lady trying to put on a hotspot for me. Obviously, I was going to pay for that. She asked me to. She said, "Bros, anything you get. I said no. Tell me how much you want. If you want to share your hotspot so that I can make a call, because I actually needed internet to call my mom or my brother, who were at the airport waiting to pick us. But of course, since once we got into Nigeria, we don't have any means of communication because we don't have SIM card, right? So the only way to communicate with them is by WhatsApp over the internet. So I will need some form of data. And the lady came and offered me to put on her hotspot. Nigeria is just full of business. Like, everybody's brain is just business oriented. And she wanted to collect money for putting hotspot for me. But just as I was about to say, okay, do it. Put on your hotspot and let me connect my phone or something. I just saw my mom.
Thank God.
Yeah. So I asked her to.
And when I saw Jerry's mom, I was like, someone is beautiful. I just went to follow her, but when I saw her on the pavement, walking on the pavement, I was like, wow, this woman is really beautiful.
I remember you saying that, like, wow, she's really beautiful.
Like, more beautiful than on pictures, honestly.
Anyway, so we found my mom, my brother, and then we went home.
And while going home, I was already looking at the things outside the car, the life that was going there.
Yes.
And I just kept my hands on my head like this. Like,
welcome to Lagos.
Not happening. It's like literally I was tearing my hair. Like, what am I seeing? I couldn't believe what I'm seeing.
What was it particularly that you were surprised about?
No. Just the way people were moving. Driving, that's still okay, but moving at the streets, I don't know, talking. People were just sitting in groups in some places. I don't know,
selling on the road, by the side of the road.
Yes, this one mainly. Yeah. Selling by the road.
Yeah.
And selling things
in the night.
Just like that, in the night.
This was what time even?
No, like 10 p.m.
10 p.m.
Yeah, 10 p.m. And the life was still on.
Yeah.
Ongoing, like people just walking on the streets, trying to sell things.
By 10 p.m. it would seem as if it was a normal period of like 5 p.m. Not in the darkness, but in the activities of people. Like, it didn't even show that it was 10 p.m. like it was late. People were just outside still doing business like like usual, like 5 p.m. or 6 p.m. I think that surprised you.
It was just very raw.
Very raw.
Very raw.
That's interesting. Anyway, we got home, and this was the beginning of taking showers 5 times a day. We got home, we exchanged the gifts. We brought out the gift that your parents gave to my parents, and the gift that we also bought for them. And they also had gifts for us coming for the first time for you.
Yes.
And they gave it to you, and we had like fun, merry time, and we ate. We went to sleep. Very hot. Very hot.
Very hot. That was already like, it also hit me like, I'm here.
You're here.
I'm here, and I have no air to breathe.
Wow. Because you always told me, oh, you like summer. I like summer.
I like summer, but this one is too much.
This one was extreme summer for you.
Extreme summer.
You wouldn't like to live like this every day.
No, I think it would be too tiring. Because the next day, I remember, we made a short walk around the houses there.
Yeah.
And yes, what I saw there, that was like Africa from a movie. Movies that I saw in Poland.
You were seeing it real.
Yes, I saw it real. And that was also like very rough. Yes.
And shocking to you.
And shocking to me. Just children on the road, just playing and running on the road, just wearing slippers. Goats, chicken. Goats and chicken just also walking around here and there.
Life is beautiful, you know.
Yes, theoretically, like life is beautiful. Yet it was something completely different from the life we have here in Europe every day.
Talk about the Japkas, little shops that you saw.
The little shop that I saw. Oh, yes, that was fantastic.
It's like every corner there's a small shop.
Yes, small shop. Yet the shop is also like
very small.
Very small.
They sell almost everything. They sell pepper, they sell biscuits, they sell chicken, they sell everything together.
And it's like they only they beg you to buy something so that they can survive and they can earn something in the day. Yes. So after this walk, we came back home, and I was red, like a beetroot. 20 minutes walk, and I was already wet.
Red, like fully red. Yeah.
So then we need to go to shower again. And I remember that then we went. We've waited for our tailors, and after that we went to the MTN. Yes.
MTN office first of all to retrieve my SIM card and to get another SIM card for her. Yeah.
And then we came back home after 3 hours, but it actually nothing happened on that day. Like nothing much. Like I didn't have any special activities, no work, nothing. Yet I sat on the couch. And I felt exhausted. It's like I almost felt exhausted by not doing anything.
Yeah, you actually didn't even do anything. You only went out.
We didn't really do anything. We just went out to sit by the MTM. Yet we were sitting for these 3 hours. It's not like we were walking around.
We were sitting actually.
We were just sitting.
Waiting for our turn.
Yeah. Yet it just tired me.
Talk about your clothes. That tore.
And then my clothes, my dress that I really liked.
Oh, beautiful dress.
And by
MTN office, they showed you Pepe. And the guy said, "Sister, no vex."
It's okay. We'll repair it, no problem. But yes, that was our first day.
But then you had a lot of plantain chips.
Dodo.
No
plantain chips.
That day you ate plantain chips, yeah?
Oh yes, I ate.
Yes. But first dodo.
First dodo. Mommy did dodo for me on the first day when we arrived to the airport.
Yeah.
Remember?
She brought dodo to the airport.
Brought dodo to the car. Lovely, mom. That was so lovely. Like I just saw it and I knew, oh, I'm going to be spoiled this week. And then everybody knew that when I leave Nigeria, dodo will be growing on my head. Because then, ever since then, She was preparing dodo for me
every day.
every day.
She fried dodo for you every day.
Uh-huh.
Even the other people who went to visit, they also fried dodo for you.
Yes, that was Tuesday when we went to do some things in the city.
Yeah.
And with the bank or something, and then we visited Pastor. Right.
We visited Pastor Adiremi, yeah.
Yes. Thank you very much for welcoming us.
Yeah.
I really appreciate.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much for the clothes. Thank you for everything.
Yes.
And the food.
And I also appreciate that you welcomed me with my favorite Nigerian food. I just felt so like loving and taken care of, like a small gift. Yes, from Europe, which was very, very lovely. Yes. So they also served me dodo. And then I got dodo again in the day in your mom's house.
Yeah.
So yes.
You satisfied yourself with this dodo, literally, like all day. And that was Tuesday, right? And so Wednesday we had to go to the island because it was very hot on the mainland, and there was also power issues, of course, as you know. So we went to the island, particularly Victoria Island, and booked 7 days until we came back.
Yes, for the rest of the week, and we had AC.
At least we had AC,
was
like
on
AC,
24/7.
24/7 power
degrees.
supply, 16 degrees AC.
Oh, I enjoyed this time. I really enjoyed this time. So, what did we do in the island?
What did you do on the island?
Yes, we also met our friends, your friends.
Yeah.
Friend that you work with.
Yeah.
So we also thank you very much for taking us for food.
John, for Bukumi.
Yes, taking us for good food. It was a very nice time. I don't really catch so many opportunities here in Poland even to meet friends like this.
Yeah.
So that was a very nice time to just go out, eat
First
together,
we went to the mall.
fun.
We went to the Palms Mall. Got some gifts for our parents, dresses, and then we went to Ileño. We call it Ileño, the house of pounded yam.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay.
And that's where you ate pounded yam inside the wooden bowl.
Yes.
And you love this one.
And it was a nice experience for me to even use my
Use
fingers,
your hand
my
to eat
hands
pounded
to
yam.
eat.
Yes.
It's nice. Yes.
Good.
Right now I got used to doing this thing.
Good. Following day you went to the beach. Talk about your beach experience. First, how we got there.
So we wanted to go to Ziba Beach Resort. Yes. Just to experience some nice pools and be close to the ocean, to see ocean.
Yeah.
And I saw the ocean, which I'm very happy. I put my leg in the Atlantic Ocean. And yes, but it was too dangerous to swim. So even though I'm a good swimmer, I decided that I will not risk it because there will be nobody to rescue
you.
Really.
Sorry, your husband cannot swim.
It's fine. So, but I mean, if something happens, I think you will be able to enter this water.
You just jump inside. Shout or call people or something. Yeah.
Yes, I bet that you will not just stay
and be looking at you. Never.
Exactly. So maybe by that time you would actually learn how to swim deliberately.
Well, I was telling you to be cautious anyway because you don't want to take chances.
So the resort was beautiful. It was like Maldives, like holidays from top holidays, right? Like something very expensive where you can rest, swim. It was very clean, very modern stuff. And so we spent some time there.
Unfortunately, there was no coconut.
There was no coconut.
You wanted to drink the water from the coconut.
I dreamt to drink coconut. I didn't do it in Nigeria.
It's alright, no problem. Continue.
I think we need to go to Allegro and buy coconut. Yes. And then when we left the resort, actually there was no Uber that could come to pick us because the road to that resort was very rough. There was sand, not even just the stone road. there was sand.
It's beach sand.
Yes, beach sand. Yes. So there was not even car that could actually pass there. So the first, the closest place where we could take a car was like 2 kilometers from the resort. But eventually we were already like prepared and ready to just walk. Because what is left?
That was the only option.
That was the only option. So you see, there was a resort, beautiful resort, modern resort. Yet you go, you exit the gate, and you see sand.
Yeah.
A very rough place. Again, like a small village. People just trying to sell their things. You will see people just walking on the road and just
a little bit for context. We tried to book Uber, and there was no Uber. We tried InDrive. There was another app called InDrive, and
nobody
I got a
wanted to
driver.
accept.
I got a driver, but he couldn't come to that place. So he was like 2 kilometers away.
Okay.
Yeah. And then he said, if you can get to that place, from there we can go out.
Yes.
So that was why.
Okay, that was why. So we decided that we will walk to that place, at least to be closer to the road. I was actually scared by that time. Like in my mind, I was like, we're not going to
how
go
do
out
we get
of
back
this place.
home?
How do we get back home? Like, I want to be home already. Like, I was kind of scared, like, because we're far from home.
Yeah.
And knowing that there is no Uber that can take us, I was kind of scared.
The options were keke napep, Okada, which is bike, or you walk. So
okay, we exit the gate and we were ready to go. And there was a guy on the motorbike, that brought one woman. And we were ready to go, and Jerry actually spoke immediately to that guy. How much?
Okada.
If he can take us there. Of course, they negotiated, and eventually the guy said, okay, he will take us there. But me, I never sat on any bike. So I was like, in my life, so I was like terrified, like, because I don't know if this thing will fail, like, will not balance. Yes, I had a big bag with all the things, so I was kind of scared. That's why I wanted to sit like in the middle, because I wanted Jerry to be behind me.
Yeah.
Because I didn't know if I'm going to fall. Okay, eventually it was stable, but when we were on this bike, I didn't know if I want to like laugh, cry. It was a mix of plenty emotions. Because we're just jumping on the sand. Yes, then here I see village people, black people walking, all these rough places. We are on this bike. I truly wanted to cry and laugh.
At the same time.
Yes, at the same time.
Wow.
It was an amazing experience to
see all those things.
And
first to have your first bike experience.
Yes.
In a very rough place.
And experience it by myself.
Eventually we got to the guy, the InDrive driver, and he took us home.
He took us home, yes.
Talk about your suya experience.
My suya experience. No, suya was delicious. It's just that my husband didn't allow me to eat more of it.
Because?
No. Because it was too spicy for my bum.
And then your in-laws was peppering you, and you still wanted to eat more suya.
I still wanted to eat more, yes, because I knew I'm going to go back to my daily life.
Yeah, your routine.
Yes, it was delicious. I need to try to figure it out.
How to do it?
Here, yes.
Okay. So, lastly, what do you want to talk about now?
Lastly,
conclusively.
Yes. I want to say that I'm grateful for the opportunity to see where my husband comes from, and to see a piece of your childhood.
Yeah.
Was a fantastic experience for my head to realize it even more. As much as I'm understanding, it was also good for me to really see it with my eyes.
Right.
Yes, and yes, of course I accept you and I accept everything. I accept your country, your family, wherever you are from. I love it, I love you. But yes, it's good to just see it and have it in the back of my mind.
Yeah.
Yes. So I feel grateful for the opportunity to be in Nigeria. I feel grateful for the opportunity to meet my parents-in-law, family, relatives, all the other friends. Everybody welcomed me with open arms, with joy. And yeah, I'm also a warm-hearted person, so I try to show all these people some my love and be myself, show as I am on a daily basis. It was beautiful.
Great.
Yes, it was definitely fantastic, but then I also realized that I truly love my life. That I live here in Europe, and we should actually even complain less than we used to do. We don't really complain. We are this type of people that we don't really complain.
You're not talking about us. You're talking about Europeans generally, right?
Yes.
You complain. Europeans complain.
Our family, yes.
It's a stock in trade. I know very well.
Europeans complain really much.
Yes.
Europeans complain really much. We don't really complain too much because we are Christians. We thank God for what we have. We appreciate God for everything.
Right.
But generally, Europe is the continent that people just talk
about everything.
Much.
Yeah, they complain about just everything.
Yes. And yes, in my mind it was like we should send them back
to
there
Nigeria
because
to check.
If I see in my place of work at school how children complain and what they have, phones, food, they throw away food that they get at school. Yet children in Nigeria, they
don't have food at all.
Yes, they have no food at all to eat. Oh, it's
sad. It's very sad.
Very sad.
Very sad.
Yes. So it also gives me more reasons to thank God for what we have here on a daily basis, for the fact that I was born in Europe and that I could stop you here.
You could stop me.
I could keep you here.
You could prevent me from
so that eventually you also get your European passport and you'll be half European. Yes.
One of the days, God willing.
That's a grace. That's a big grace. And I want to just pray even more for these people. Yet I know that many of them, they will just never
have the opportunity
to even know how good life can look like.
That's very profound what you've said. Thank you. In our next video, we will talk about your marina market experience.
Hey! No problem.
Let's leave this one for the next time on suspense. We had a fantastic time in marina market.
Fantastic.
But she can tell you more. So make sure that if you have not subscribed, you do so right now and click the like button. Share this video as well so that those that are interested in contents like this will be able to find it. And it will also help us to grow on this channel. Our shout out today goes to Mommy Aderemi. She's your big fan.
Yes.
She's like always watching your videos.
My favorite mommy.
Exactly. So mommy, if you're hearing us on this video, on this episode, our shout out goes to you and to every other person that is watching our video. Thank you very much. Keep watching. And if you have not subscribed, again, please hit the subscribe button. Until next time when we see you guys, peace.